One of the major advantages of the LEAP wireless sensor system is it allows Phase 4 to do customized sensors for application-specific environments. Now, this particular sensor can monitor all sorts of different types of pressure, but this sensor in particular was made for one application, which was monitoring exhaust out of machines in a wafer fab. And in this case, it has a pressure port here. It has a vent here, a vent to atmosphere. So this is a differential pressure sensor relative to atmosphere at very low pressures. In addition to that, we also have a display that displays the pressure in inches of water, which is what this particular client wanted, and a warning light when a certain pressure threshold is exceeded. All right, we'll do a quick demonstration of the LEAP differential pressure sensor. We'll start with the software. As you can see, we have 3 different differential pressure sensors here transmitting. In this particular application, the client wanted it in inches of water, or WC. We can select a sensor. We can send text and email and telephone alerts through that screen. We can add it to different groups. We can download the data to a CSV file. And then under device configuration, we have some interesting options. We have the normal settings down here where we set the transmit and sample interval, which don't necessarily have to be the same. For example, you can have the sensor maybe sampling every 5 seconds while you're adjusting the machine, and then change that back, and then maybe have it sample and transmit every 10 minutes. And at the bottom of the screen, we have a neat feature here, which is our LED warning. What this is saying is that when the pressure detected is less than 2 inches of water, it will actually light the red LED on the sensor so that the operator of that machine gets immediate notification that something is wrong. In addition to that, the LEAP wireless sensor will be transmitting that low pressure to the monitoring software, and a text alert could be sent or an email alert could be sent, or the LEAP system is set up to also easily integrate into other software. So for example, we offer this Modbus interface that allows you to bring the data from the LEAP wireless sensor system into an existing monitoring system that exists in the plant. All right, we've got our vacuum pump on, and we're going to actually do a demonstration. Keep in mind that we're talking about very low vacuum levels of about 2 to 4 inches of water. That's about 0.15 psi. So right now, as you can see, we've got all 3 sensors at 0 inches of water. This one is obviously not connected, so it's going to stay at 0. And now we're going to apply a vacuum to the sensors that will set off the alarm, which is greater than, the alarm is set at 2.0 inches of vacuum. Oh, there we go. This one has transmitted, and we can see that the alarm is going off now on both of them. We can see from our readings that one of them is at 2.3 and the other one is at 2.25 inches of water. We'll go ahead and change the vacuum level now to something above the alarm threshold, around 1.0, and we should see the alarms go away at that point. Now, while we're changing the vacuum, I'll point out that we have the sample and transmit interval going quite fast at about every 10 seconds. That's probably not what you would do in a real application, but it's good for our demonstration today. Okay, we've lowered the vacuum now to about 1.7 inches, and then back to vent, and the alarms have gone off. So we've demonstrated the full functionality of the system. We've got a display, the alarm, and the wireless continuous monitoring, which is a new way and a more advanced way to monitor these critical differential vacuum and pressure levels in industrial applications such as clean rooms. One of the most powerful features of the Leap wireless sensor system is its configurability, both in terms of the software, the hardware, and the firmware on board. This allows us to make application-specific sensors that work exactly for what you need in your application. If you don't see exactly what you need on our website, please contact us and let us know and talk to an expert to help you solve your wireless sensing need.